What's up, everybody? Well, I hear a lot of talks on the street about. I know I got some big ass nostrils, bruh. But you know who got me beat? Leonard Ellaby still look. He still got me. Leonard still got me beat, man. Damn, that's fucking horrible. Them nostrils is fucking horrible. Damn. But anyways, try not to look at the motherfuckers. Look at my eyes, okay? Um, this stuff with Deontay Wilder and Mark Breland, man. Look, we haven't heard an official statement from Wilder. Um, so, as far as why he fired him and stuff like that, whether or not he's making a mistake or anything like that, I'm just going to hold off. I'm just going to hold off until, he actually, yeah, that's how I do it. I use the, nice little 380 to open my beers. I'm just going to wait until, Deontay Wilder come out and actually say something. And my reasoning behind that is that, there's been a lot that has been said surrounding Deontay Wilder, but there hasn't been a lot said from Deontay Wilder. And so, you see everybody saying that he made a mistake in firing Mike Breland and stuff like that. Let's wait until the champ comes out. Well, if he says something, I didn't hear it. Let's wait until the champ comes out and says something. I don't want to hear nothing from nobody else in his cap on what went down. I want to hear it from the horse's mouth, the bronze bomber's mouth, and all you guys out there, saying that Deontay Wilder disrespected Mark Breland. The only way I can say that Deontay Wilder is kind of I'm kind of on the same lines as blood boxing. So, Wilder ain't clean the streets with Mark Breland's name, as far as saying that a lot of people saying that he was drugged and insinuating it was actually at first it was somebody else. It wasn't Mark Breland that they were saying that did it. But anyways, he still was implemented in the Bill Cosby doses. So I would just wait, man, and see what he say. Like I said, Wilder should clear up the streets with that. If he really cared, he ain't got to go on nobody's platform, or you can't go on somebody's platform that he's comfortable with, or just make a statement. Just get on video. The best thing to do is get on video and say your thing, not just to tweet or something like that, but get on the video on your own shit, drop your video, and tell the whole world the situation. Hey, if you can't prove it, why say it? But back to the whole situation with the Mark Breland thing with Deontay Wilder and the firing. People are just so quick to try to put out news, to be right, to give out this breaking news or whatever the case may be, or the shock value of it. And it's easy for anybody to get likes and views and stuff like that off of this one right here, because if you want to talk about Deontay Wilder anytime, any given moment, and in the LDBC, that's what's going to get you the likes. That's what's going to get you the subs. But defending Wilder or insinuating that we should wait for confirmation from Wilder is not a popular view. A lot of people online, they're messy. They want boxing to be like Love and Hip Hop. They don't care. You had a video with Teofimo Lopez. No, not Teofimo Lopez. With Vasily Lomachenko on Top Rank YouTube page, and only got 3,000 views. So far. So that shows you that people are more interested and listen to people's certain people's opinions and certain people's viewpoints, Maybe it's because they can relate to them. Maybe because they can't relate to them. Maybe because they're entertained by what they got to say. Maybe they like the love and hip hop messiness about things, which gets people in tune to listen to them. Whatever the case may be, is that I watched some of it. It's a pretty good interview. I think a lot of boxing fans out there should go and watch that. If you don't want to watch it, that's your business. From what I saw so far, ain't much been said. So there ain't. Was getting kind of parched, man. I talk too much. Yeah, I know there's a bug in my nose, but I ain't about to dig in that motherfucker right now. Have y'all like, you in your nose? Shut up, bitch. Anyways, I think people need to stop being so judgmental with things, man, and fall back. Just sit back and be boo. Wait for shit to unfold. Frank Warren said some shit I said. I said that, during this COVID time months ago that, they need to be given back to these boxing fans, the people that's been lining their pockets, even though, you can't tell if the man is genuine or not. You can't tell if he's genuine or not, but I do agree with it because I already said it. They should have been giving back a lot of these fights to the fans and not did no pay-per-views for this year. Not did no pay-per-views. Nobody. You can still get millions of dollars off of free TV. A lot of those guys hasn't been in big fights until now doing pay-per-view. Their first big fight, which I think is highly disgusting. Like you ain't even introduced yourself, but you telling the fight fans you dictating the price now. You dictating it. But you're supposed to be giving us a product. There's a reason why people spend a lot of money on BMWs, Cadillac CTSs, Hellcats, Maseratis, Audis. There's a reason why you spend on some of those Hondas. There's a reason why you spend quality money is because you're getting a quality product. And we haven't been getting a quality product, and we're just consumers. And Bob Arum's not going to be the last person to say this. He's not going to be the last promoter. He's not going to be the last fighter. He's not a fighter. I know that. It's all this stuff that when it comes to the sport of boxing, people behind the scenes and stuff like that, make decisions or fighting in the ring and stuff like that. It's not going to be the last of this talk. If you want to bring back boxing to what it was, then you have to put on competitive fights. It doesn't have to be known fighters all the time, but competitive fights. Where's the ooh and the wow factor? Lately we've been seeing a lot of, bum of the month, like, bum fights, no offense to these fighters out there, but, you're just not on the competition. You're just not on that competition, or you're not fighting the right competition. So it's looking good for boxing. When you start hearing fighters and promoters talk about this, and I think they should keep it up. I think they should start putting their foot down and make it to where fighters. The biggest thing is fighters should not have the right to choose a network. That's been the number one biggest thing. I'm talking about on Front Street that we know for a fact. This is why the fight is not happening. That's been the number one thing. The second thing just been motherfuckers just been ducking. If everybody could fight on any platform, half of our problems will be done. The federal government implementing the government into boxing is not going to fix shit. That's going to make it fucking harder for people. Because every time the government get in some shit, they fuck shit up. So we might have, it is a good idea, but you have to be careful when you ask the devil for a favor. You have to be careful. Because the devil is always going to get his and some more. So I think that's one thing they should do. I think another thing is the number one thing is these us boxing fans. If we don't agree on one thing, on a lot of these things out here, we could agree on one thing is that, we have not been getting the fights that we deserve. That we fucking just flat out deserve as fight fans. We haven't been getting those fights. They're not going to give us the fights until they're ready to make those fights. And so what I say is that, there could be a hashtag that we all put out, which is, we could call it not fucking around. We could call it not fucking around. Right? We call it not fucking around. Give us our fights. We pay your check. Whatever the case may be. And the reason why I say that is because they need to know that we gonna turn the TV off and we gonna watch the fight, after that, or stream the fight. So, but the main objective should be is that us, even though we might hate each other's fucking guts and maybe just want to make money off the next channel, build some clout, I don't know, but y'all, all these clowns out here listen. Sean Newton listened to LDBC videos because I know he talks about us a lot. Boxing Kingdom, not Kingdom, Kingdom, whatever they call themselves. Listen to LDBC videos. All these guys that hate the LDBC listen to our videos. So, that they make this videos and all this shit, tweets and stuff like that. Y'all need to take one good look at yourselves and ask yourselves, are y'all committed to just doing this one fucking thing and getting together as boxing fans and just pushing the hashtag and in lieu of telling people to stream the fight, don't watch the fight. If we really want to take it a legal way, just say don't watch the fight. Period. You know what I'm saying? If Canelo's going to fight a bum, why the fuck are we watching it? Why the fuck are we watching it? We watching it so we could be the first one to say something on YouTube or on Twitter? The fuck are we watching it for? Should be none of us out here should be watching Canelo fighting the bum. None of us out here should be watching an elite fighter or a good fighter take a step back and fight somebody not on a level of competition that us as fight fans deserve. If you want to take the bum category out of there, because, that does do that. Yeah, it does sound harsh, but sometimes you just got to be real with yourself. Some people just ain't good enough. I play semi-pro football. Some people just ain't good enough to play. Anybody could go out there and get on the team. Getting on the team ain't the hard part. Getting your ass off that motherfucking bench. Because the only way you getting off that bench is if the coach let your bitch ass in. And that's it. So I don't want to hear this, I don't never call a fighter a bum because it is, man, it is what it is. It's either you suck or you don't suck. These trainers out here, they the most harshest. Some of these vicious with their mouthpiece when it comes to fighters. And they own damn fighters. Just vicious. And I don't want to hear that, because they did it before and they trained it. Man, I pay these niggas bills. I say what the fuck I want. Enough of this rant, but shout out to the LDBC. And every one of you suckers, stay free.